guys, what is up? My name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, and welcome to today's video, which is a review for an incredible middle grade book, which is the Mystwick School of Musicraft by Jessica Khoury. This is the first in a middle grade series, and I have talked about this countless times on my channel, but now that I finished it, I thought it was perfect time to do a review. I do want to mention, obviously this review will be spoiler free. It's basically just me spieling and gushing about this book to make you guys want to read it and pick it up. So, if you have not heard of Mystwick School of Musicraft, it follows a main character named Amelia, who all her life has really wanted to attend the Mystwick School of Musicraft. It has been like her whole life. Her mother went there before she passed, and it's just like everything to her. However, Amelia actually tanks her audition and is convinced she'll never go to Mystwick, and obviously it's very heartbreaking to see her go through that. However, in a second chance, Amelia actually is accepted to Mystwick, and so we go with her to this wonderful magic school where basically all best music students go to, because in this world music is magic, and they will basically learn about their craft in order to become the best musicians and therefore magicians, and be able to kind of like help the world. There are orchestras in this world that like help solve these big things, and it's just, music is such a powerful tool in this story. However, her time at the academy does not go so well, because one, she is there for different reasons. Let's just say that there may have been reasons why Amelia, who tanked her audition, actually gets into this school. I will not spoiler it, but that element in of itself is huge in this plot, and I was taken aback when I realized what exactly was happening, and it made me love the book even more. Amelia also has this one teacher who absolutely hates her and is making her life kind of miserable. She also has a roommate who wants her expelled, and there is also this supernatural element going on that is threatening the life of the school, and so the teachers at her school are very worried, and this also has a really big impact on the students who are there. This is incredible, and I highly recommend the audiobook for this, because there's actual music, the like sounds and the feelings and the way you are transported into the story because of the audiobook is absolutely unheard of. Like, if I could give one audiobook recommendation as of now, it is the audio for this. Honestly, it's incredible, and I just could not believe how fun this was. The reason I think I like this book so much is, one, because of how much I love the plot. Anything that has to do with like magic schools, all of that, I always eat it up. I also love having like roommate and friend groups form within these schools, and I think this was incredibly well done. I love the people Amelia surrounds herself with. I love the journey their friendships goes on, because obviously friendships are not always like super easy road, and I love the way the author realistically tackles friendships in that specific age group. And the mystery element in this book is also off the charts. I think that there are a few mysteries you need to solve, one being the paranormal element of this book, but also just the mystery of kind of like, what is Amelia actually doing at Mystwick, and that really gripped me. And I think the discussion on family and the disapproval you can have from your family for choosing a certain path is also explored in Amelia's relationship with her grandmother, who is the one who cares for her now. So the book really does a lot and tackles a lot of different topics without completely losing itself. I think the friendships are really a highlight. The music as magic itself, like the way it was described and the way it is used in this book, to me was phenomenal. I don't know that much about music, but it made me want to learn more about different instruments, and just how like the way you can be so creative and attached to your musical skill was so like discussed in this book, and I thought it was beautifully done, and I just loved the entirety of it. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know the kind of middle grade books I love, and this is just like exactly what I love put in a book. I also feel like I should talk about the main character, who I absolutely loved. I think she's a very realistic, I think she's like 11 or 12 years old, and I just think it made sense to have her as our main protagonist. Her struggles were realistic, her shortcomings were, as well as when she finally got things right, it also made sense to me. I think that this book was beautifully written, the pacing was spot on, and honestly, do I have a critique of this book? Probably not. I just, like, this was a solid 5 stars. Like, I don't see anything wrong with this book, especially for its target audience. I think that it could inspire some children to want to play music or learn more about it, and just, it had all of the feels of all of the books that I really enjoy while doing its own thing. I have never read a middle grade book like this before, and I don't know if there are any other out there who are similar, but if so, I would love to read them as well, because I just think that this is a masterpiece. I had so much fun with this book. As I mentioned, this is the first in a series, so obviously as the series progresses, we are going back to Mystwick with Amelia and her group of friends, and the second book is out in like physical format as well as the audio. There is also a short story that's kind of like a prequel that is only on audio, and the third book just recently dropped on Audible, kind of out of the blue. It was a surprise from the author. I'm not sure there are ever going to be physical books, which kind of sucks, but as I said, the audiobooks are fantastic, so that's the route I would be using to like read these books anyways. But I would like to collect the third book on my shelf as well, but that was like recently announced, like in the month of May, so I was super excited. I started following the author on social media because I was like, are there only 2 books in this series? And then I realized, nah, there are more. So it's all exciting news, and congratulations to the author of this. But if you guys are looking for a fantasy book with a magical element or a magic school, this is definitely one for you. It kind of stirs away from books kind of like Harry Potter or Scandar. It's very different, but it also has the magic school element in it and the very beautiful friendships. So it's different but has similar vibes. So if that's something you're looking for, I highly recommend. If your children or you love music, I also recommend as well. So yeah, 5 stars. Will definitely be continuing on with this series. If you have any questions or would like to chat with me about this book, do let me know in the comments. I would love to find more people who have read this or want to read it. So yeah, that was it for my little spiel of why Mystwick is such a fantastic read. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye guys, happy reading.